Alan's on the line with us now. Big Spurs fan. What you saying, mate?
How dare you, Colleen? How dare you start with that noise? Obviously, there's a lot of problems in that first half. The worst half of football we've ever seen, ever, from Spurs. It's quite clear we're just going there for a draw, and we got caught for it. And to be fair, we should have been out of the game by then, but they didn't take the chances, and they came back to rue it. All I heard from when we got drawn in the Champions League were from Arsenal, Man United fans, see you in Europa League in the new year. Hold on, VAR, just check in. No Thursday night football for Spurs this season. You can hold that. You'll only see us in the Champions League. Højbjerg coming up with a great strike at the end, although he should have buried one earlier on with a placement. I won't get into that. Bentancur showing again why he is an absolute animal in that midfield. Brilliant from him again. Kane somewhat disappearing. That back line, awful tactics. But I will take that all day long, getting to the knockout. Things need to be addressed. I will say what Jules says, but I'll put it in a different way. For me, I think it's the way we're set out to be ultra defensive and, make it hard for teams and then grow into a game. I want to see more. Why can't we do what we did in the second half against Sporting and obviously in the second half there and play positively on the front foot, pressing football? It's something that we need to change, because when we get against teams like Man United, like Arsenal, we get found wanting. Obviously, we've got Liverpool, and I can only see it going the same way. Although we qualified, we're going to make Liverpool look like prime Liverpool when they're actually shocking this season. It's just the way Spurs do things. So, yeah, I'll take the getting through. A lot of problems with that team and the way we set up. But, yeah, no Europa League football for us. We're not joining them bum teams in that with Champions League all the way this season. You can all hold.
God, honestly.
We can. We will. There we go. Listen, Alan, appreciate you coming on, mate. And we'll see you again soon, mate. Take care. I'm not too sure. I took myself out. By accident. I never really, you know what it is? I can take banter around the Champions League a lot more than Arsenal fans can, because I've won 3 of them. So
hang on.
How many you won?
Why am I getting it? My team's not playing today. I've got no horse in this race. Why am I?
No, you did. You
got no horse in any European race. But
no.
Listen, I don't know. Listen. See, I knew this was happen. I'm done. I quit. I'm no longer coming back. You'll no longer see me.
Oh no. But it's true, so I can take it a bit. Jerome's with us now. Big Spurs fan. What are you saying, mate?
Yeah, we won. Great stuff. Man, I'm trying to be as much as happy as I want. I'm in the office right now, so just if I sound echoey, I'm just in the office. But I'm trying to be as mostly as positive as I want to be. I want to be happy, but I can't. That first half was horrendous. That's the most disgusting first half I have seen in my life. I mean, how cowardly can you be? It's you have to go 1-0 down, and then you go, all right, we're going to start playing football, and then we're going to put pressure on them. Why can't you do this from minute 1? So you're telling me the same crap as Mourinho under Mourinho's second season, you're going to do that under Conte? Are you serious? Are you going to be freaking serious right now? You're telling me you're doing the same shit as Mourinho's second season, the same exact carbon copy. I am pissed. I'm pissed beyond belief right now. I know we won. I know I shouldn't complain, but I can't help myself. I can't.
We're in the knockout rounds, Jerome. Put a smile on your face. We're with the big boys again. We don't need to listen to these guys playing around on Thursday nights.
I don't care about those guys. I do not care about Arsenal. I do not care about Manchester United. We are playing in the Europa League, so I don't care about them.
Jerome,
what I care about is my team.
See, go back to Jordan again. That's not a real smile, because that's the smile of someone that knows what's coming. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all Spurs have done tonight, if they keep playing like this, is they prolong the beatdown, because at some point they're going to hold a big L if they play like that. I agree with you. Yeah. I'm on both your sides. I think you've got to be happy you're through, but equally there has to be an air of, if we do that against a Bayern Munich, a PSG, a Man City over 2 legs, it could be in the Champions League, it could be peak.
Yeah, it's going to be a 7-2 score against Bayern Munich. It's going to be another 7-2 score, something shit like that. So I'm just tired of those same players. They are the same one that's letting everybody down. Conte in January needs a whole revamp of that backline, completely change the whole thing. Like the Sanchez, the Dyer, and all those needs to get the hell out of my team. I don't want to see them. I want new centre backs. I want players that want to play for this team, not the one that complain all the time. This manager is not doing this. This manager is doing this, and going to a press and going, "Oh, the training is the same. The training is this." You bunch of freaking idiots. The training is not. You are meant to be doing the same thing every time. Understand the goddamn drill instead of going to the press and complaining about, "Oh, the training is the same all the time." What do you think you are? They are a bunch of morons. They're a bunch of cowards, and that's what they are. I do
Jerome,
not care. We won today. I do not care.
Always a pleasure to speak. Don't shout any louder, as you might have HR come take you out of that room,
Yeah,
bro.
definitely.
And we'll chat to you again soon, mate. Take care, man. Obviously, he's in Mauritius, so he's got I don't know what time of day it is over there. I suppose it must be daytime. It must be daytime. I don't know. Young Daniel's coming on, and what the fuck is he holding? You all right, mate? What is that?
Bring me one of those, Daniel, man. I need that.
God.
Watching Tottenham on a Wednesday night. You played Thursday. I'm gonna stop right there. But come on, man. That like what feeling? Honestly, I don't know why this team has to give me a cardiac arrest until the 55th minute every single game. But I'm happy, man. We finally shown up to a big game and we actually won it. The performance wasn't great, but we've actually won a big game. And I don't know how we won that big game. I don't know how we won that game. I'm going to be completely honest with you. The performance was poor. But yeah, we've won the game. We're on to the next round of the Champions League. I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing.
I bet you are. As your Wi-Fi is playing up as well. Let me see that trophy again.
My baby.
Put Colleen on the screen, Jay. Colleen, how many of them have you won?
No. See, why are we doing this? How are you even giggling?
I mean, I'm not gonna chat about trophies either. I'm not gonna chat about trophies
1994. Roll it back.
Cheers, bro.
Real European pedigree right there.
I'm just saying.
Yes, Cup Winners' Cup 1994. Bring it back. Yes. Yes.
Orchie's with us now, another Spurs fan. What you saying, bro?
Hello, mate. I think basically it's job done. I agree in that, one way or the other we got through. I think that was the whole point. It was frustrating. Obviously, first half was just diabolical. I hate watching it. I hate watching us play like that because, even from the end of last season, when we smashed Arsenal and we smashed like some other teams at the end to get the Champions League, that Tottenham can play so much more better. That's without all the players that we got in the summer. And I think basically come January, we need another really good January. Last January, we got Bentancur and we got Kulusevski in. In my opinion, they're the two best players that we brought in so far. And I think we need another 2-3 players who are going to be as good as those guys, especially in defense. And I would say even kind of wing back positions to really fortify. But then I've got to put this into perspective. I know it's easy to get negative on the team at the moment. And yes, we are for whatever reason, consistently, pretty much every game, first half, we're non-existent. We're not there. And we seem to turn it on in the second half. And I've got a feeling maybe that's not really a coincidence. Maybe that's something that Conte is doing actually, because when you think of this run between September and up to the World Cup, where we're playing 3 games a week, literally weekend, midweek, weekend, and looking at even the players that we've got out, people like, we lost Kulusevski weeks ago. We lost Richarlison weeks ago. We lost, Romero's been coming in and out. I think he's only played 1 game. So some of our so-called best players in that team have been out as well. So I think Conte is just scared of losing more, because if he did, let's say if we lost Bentancur as well, we're completely screwed, because the backup at the moment looks like, Bissouma isn't looking, I'm a little bit disappointed with Bissouma. I thought he would do a little bit better than he has done. But yeah, I think it's basically Conte. He's just saying to them okay, first half, just try to do a contained job, and then we'll have a go in the second half. And he's trying to, kind of reserve the players a little bit so that he doesn't lose more players. It has to be that, because how can you explain literally game after game after game, We are non-existent in the first half, and then somehow in the second half, after the break, he's obviously changing things around. He's saying, okay, right, now we're going to go and have a go. Like, he's taken the chains off the players, and then they're going out there and actually doing a job. You know, with the exception of the United game, you know, we've, you know, in the second half, in most of the matches, we've done well.
Well, I think I get where you're coming from. I think it'll be very interesting to see the game. Is it at Anfield or White Hart Lane?
White Hart Lane.
White Hart Lane.
So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be very interesting to see this weekend because, of course, United and Newcastle just behind you. Of course, Arsenal, if they get that win against Chelsea, they pull further away. It's going to be interesting to see how you play the response, the fan side of things. I mean, again, but you cement it. You have a good game against Liverpool, get those 3 points. It cements a great week, and then you've literally got a League Cup game and one more Prem, and then a nice little break until Christmas. So look, I think that the Spurs mood, like I said at the start, is very Jekyll and Hyde right now, but I do completely get it. Orchie, thanks for coming on, mate, and having your say. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you.